So what? He's grinding it now.
Yeah, he's great. I mean, there's a lot to learn because it's a new pack we haven't played before as well. So
I know. I feel like some games you just need your friends at the same time instead of. It's like the analogy I have is like imagine playing an RPG, but anytime you have work, they're still grinding it out. By the time you log back in at level 50, and you're like,
yeah,
what?
that's kind of a and it's our server owner does that with almost every single game we play. So even if we play a lot of the mod pack, especially for Minecraft, it's like we'll play like 8 hours maybe the first day, and so we get like a solid chunk of the way through. We log off, come on the next day, he's been on for 20 hours and he's finished like everything. It's like, okay, hey, sorry, we didn't keep up with that. Like, shit, man.
Oh, I'm sorry that we have a social life besides doing that.
Like, it's like, sorry, we need to like sleep and function, like shit. But he's like that for pretty much any game he plays. He'll get completely obsessed for like 2 weeks at max, and then ditch it completely and go on to the next thing. It's an
I think
interesting habit.
it's hard to find the most balanced group of people to do stuff with because it's like they need to be not doing crap like that going ahead, but they also have to remember to do things. So there's like a board game that I played with friends once, which is it was Dice Throne Adventures, and it was like a campaign, and we got through the first level, and then um my one of my friends that were going to keep this campaign going decided to be a Hikonomori and never talk to anyone.
Okay.
And so that campaign is still sitting. I still got all the like cards and markers for what stats we had and objects we have, and we
Yeah.
still haven't reached second levels, and it's been like 2, 3 years.
And
And I'm like, at this point, I'm just gonna reset the whole board and find a new
yeah,
group of people to do it with.
yeah,
So it's
feels
either
bad.
like, oh, someone goes ahead or someone goes to never gets to hang out again.
Yeah. And that's the thing as well, like, kind of sucks. Yeah, I've had recent drama in my friend group as well. That's kind of caused a little rift with the league team. I won't go into specifics because some of the people might watch my stream or not. But yeah, it's caused a rift. Someone's left the server, and I'm like, shit, man. Like,
Leaked email? What is this high school
no,
drama?
League of Legends. The
Wait, it's a League of Legends drama.
Yeah, League of Legends drama just in my friend group, and it's like,
Was it that someone didn't play that well and started hating, and then their other friends like, I don't want to be in this friend group anymore?
no,
That's so
not,
bait
not
group.
quite that level. Yeah,
Or was it that they tried to date?
if only that was the case. No, it was not. Yeah, just some personality clash things.
Oh,
Yes.
that's I know that's hard. Personality clashes is an actual thing.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, I'm still friends with both, and I still like both of them, so, but it's like, I know, especially the one that you could say caused the actual issue. It's like he is very tricky with interpersonal stuff. So yeah,
I don't
it
know. I feel
sucks.
like it's like the thing with, and this is like a thing with like anyone that holds a group together. It's like that leadership position. Like anyone that's in
Yeah,
a leader position is like, I rather have to act like an ass eventually and pick a side, but it's always annoying to deal with.
yeah, it is. It really is. It's hard. And I'm in a weird. I can't remember if I've talked about this before. I feel like I'm in a weird position where I kind of am the glue or like the leader of a couple of my groups, but at the same time they don't really listen to me. It's just if I'm there, people will be around and join, but they don't really listen to me when I talk. So
No, but there are people like that. I know certain people who are, aka the glue or the shot caller of the group.
yeah,
Whatever they say goes. And like I talked to the shot callers before, like I'm like, okay, you know, but like whatever you do, if you call for people, you're most likely going to convince them to do it, even though it's out of their convenience.
yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's just this, and it's like very technical, and I'm like, okay, but then part of me feels like, because he tells me this all the time, is he reads a lot of self-help books and charisma and what was it? Oh, it made me also read it. Work even made me read it. It's like, oh yeah. Trying to remember the asshole book that is very like ways to influence people. Or researchers ways to influence people. 7 ways to influence people book. Is it that?
Where are you going, Cat?
It's like a really dumb self-help book.
Hmm. I feel like I've heard of this actually, but I've never read it. Of course, not the kind of thing that I would pick up.
Oh right, no, it's the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I think that was what it was. Like he
Hmm.
reads books like those, and I was forced to read it because apparently my workplace decided that it's mandatory for everyone to try and be a sociopath. But okay, sure.
Yeah. We love American Psycho here.
We love American Psycho. And so it was part of my reading list. I said, did I read it? I did. I know I read it, but I don't remember whether I just said I'll read it and then put an audiobook and call it a day.
Yeah, yeah.
But a lot of it comes to like, waking up early, smiling, which is something you shouldn't tell a
Marlon.
girl apparently. Yeah, it's always looking happy basically.
Wait, I thought the thing you never tell a girl was smile is the second best thing you can do with your mouth.
So I read like 2 or 3 at least self-help books before.
Did you find them helpful? Self-helpful as it was?
Well, the more I've read, the more I find out like not every self-help book's going to help you because people are widely different on how they receive stuff. Like the ones about waking up early and stuff. When you read actual other research, like there's research to prove that they're right, but only for their own demographic of people
Yeah,
in
yeah,
their
yeah.
own social bubble. But like, if you think about night owls, like they tend to be more highly intelligent, which is like
Mm.
what of studies have proven. But it's more like, are they successful? Not successful, but in terms of being intelligent, they're more successful in that
Yeah,
way, and
yeah,
that's
yeah,
where you gauge what is successful in that terms.
yeah.
And so the people that write those books are like, you could say money successful or career successful, but not happiness successful.
Not happiness. Mm. Yeah.
The other one I was like halfway through listening to, I think, one time was just like, what's that thing? Surrounded by Idiots. I've been listening to the audiobook of that. Because it's just this one author that's managed to find so many. But by the way, it's not the author that thinks he's surrounded by idiots. It's what to tell people that feel like they're surrounded by idiots.
Right, okay.
Which is ironic if he like decided not to read the book and just read every single title he has. I think there's like 4 or 5 books where it's like surrounded by idiots, hate idiots, or something idiots. It's like I think the joke that someone wrote is if you think all of these things, you might be the problem and not
Yeah, 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 yeah,
and not that you're surrounded by that type of people.
yeah. That checks out, honestly.
But that's like reading literacy. How many minutes is on you so far before we start?
What's on me, sir?
How long has it been that we've been sitting in this lobby?
It's been about 12 minutes. Another 3, I guess.
No, there always could be a random silver popping up.
Is his laptop better? That's the question.
I don't know. Maybe he gets a magical laptop on Christmas. Who knows? Yeah.
Got one
Yeah, I
last.
find it.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I like just listen to like these self-help books, but you can kind of disseminate and figure out certain stuff about it once you read enough of them. I think the other self-help I actually bought and read through was Ikigai,
He guy.
which is basically Japan's way of living, and it's like finding the 4 things. I think I'm trying to remember what the 4 things is and find what's in between it. The 4 things is like what you're good at, what makes you money, what the world needs. I'm trying to remember the last one.
So, like, none of the things for this podcast, so.
Well, if you put our if you put our podcast in the Ikigai right now, it's like what the world doesn't need. It's like probably
Yeah.
that scope.
We're not great at it. The world doesn't need it, and
Does it make money?
it doesn't make
No,
us funny.
so that's our 2 things.
And L. Okay.
Well, streaming has so far earned me $50.
Only 50? I think I've got like. I want to say I've got 120, but I'm not 100 sure on that.
I think you're right. I might actually have more. I just haven't checked. Because even then, I forget about ads and that one viewer that watches ads.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think mine gets paid to my PayPal, if I remember. So I probably don't have a visibility. I got water before. You know, I'm just gonna get water now, and then we can start when I get back. Gonna get a bottle of water, chat. Be right back.
So hello, Erratics chat. Erratics chat. Erratics chat. Oh, that might explain why my computer lags. Freaking Hoyoverse.
Okay, alright. What we got here then, eh? Hey, the plane's leaving. No. Courage. I feel like I should have changed the title a little bit. The idea I had for this is slightly different. All right, welcome viewers to the 15th annual EP podcast.
Annual?
We've totally been doing this for 15 years. And we'll be doing it for another 15 years to come. We thought, considering we're sort of talking about controversies and dramas today, and actually I wanted to talk about some other things in the content space as well, but we'll get to that later. Good place to start is the... Yeah, I was going to talk about trending things on TikTok.
TikTok?
I don't watch TikTok, but
that's what I thought.
Failed.
Huh?
But I am curious about some things to discuss. But however, let us start with a very recent event of the Mr. Paul's fight. Now, I can't remember which one's which, honestly, so...
Is that controversial? It was like more like Jake Paul just got beating out of his life.
Yeah, I saw many memes of what looked like him getting his jaw dislocated by a punch, but...
Yeah, well, he got slammed hard. Just like me.
Yeah. Yeah, so there doesn't seem to be any, like cheating allegations or anything like that.
Well, it's more like... I mean, the allegation I saw was that Anthony Johnson, Anthony Johnson, the person he's fighting against, was meant to go on a script to not beat Paul, and he decided to do it anyway. And of course, at the end, he thanked Jake Paul for the fight. And said, "Oh yeah," did the like normal thing, which is like of any boxer, which is like he was a good boxer, but everyone doesn't like Jake Paul as a boxer.
Yeah.
And that's because Jake Paul doesn't fight real boxers. He fights people that aren't boxers.
Right.
So historically, like every time he fights a so-called fight in the boxing ring, he fights people that aren't actually good at boxing. They're good at other
Interesting.
things.
I didn't know this. Okay.
He picks people which are like MMA fighters and people that maybe the Thai box, like they're more strong against things that aren't actually boxing, because boxing is really reliant on your on weaving and dodging and hitting in a certain way, and anything else you can't do. So when you fight someone that is an MMA fighter who focuses on grappling, of course Jake Paul is going to win. Jake Paul keeps picking those type of fights. And so his second most famous fight now is the one where he fought a boxing legend who's way past his prime. Mike Tyson, yeah.
Tyson, yeah.
So he fought Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson was already like aging really old. He's not in his prime anymore, and you see it in his fight that clearly after the first round he was just out of stamina and didn't want to fight anymore. And so Jake Paul could get away with the win because it's like, oh yeah, you're fighting a retirement. The thing was,
Yeah, yeah.
Mike Tyson got a really good payday out of it. So anything, Mike Tyson did it for the money.
Wait, I actually thought Mike Tyson kicked his ass, but I guess that was just the first round, was it?
Yeah, it was just the first round, and then Mike Tyson lost out after running out of that stamina, and Jake Paul at
Yeah, I
least
see.
having at least 2 punches in. What the heck?
Oh, breaking already. Holy.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Son. I had
Not that bad.
one dude after this most recent fight was like, "Oh, it wasn't a difference in skill; it was a difference in weight. Like that's the only reason why Jake Paul
Yeah,
lost."
but
And then
the
people were clowning on that as well.
Anthony Johnson's like a heavyweight, while I think Jake Paul's like a middleweight, not the top weight.
Hmm.
But the thing was, the big difference this time was Jake Paul organizers made the boxing ring way much bigger than it usually is, just so that he could spend the half the time running away.
Bruh, holy shit.
And the thing was, they knew that Jake Paul would lose because he is up against an actual boxer in his
Yeah.
prime. But they want to at least say to all the doubters that at least Jake Paul fought a big boxer and he could survive. The idea was for Jake Paul to survive and not get knocked out. It was looking
Right.
for a technicality point knockout. And so he tried the most scummy type of moves to get out of being eliminated, which includes grappling your enemy, because even though boxing you're not meant to grapple, that means that you're stalling the match
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, and the
And so
ref
he
has
was
to come
trying
and
to
break you
find
up. Yeah.
every single technique to stall the match
Oh
before
my
getting
lord.
himself.
Hey, the more you know, I guess.
So Anthony Johnson's like, I don't give a shit. I got my payday. I don't care if I'm getting likes, if I'm not following a script. I'm beating the shit out of Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Which I had damn respect for.
Yeah,
But
actually
holy hell.
though. Respect that.
So I don't think Jake Paul would figure out that he was going to get his jaw punched and knock out at least 2 teeth, from what I recall, and had to add metal plates to readjust his jaw back in. So there is no drama. It's just Jake Paul being Jake Paul.
Yeah, just the usual shit. Of course, unless you actually look into it or followed it at the time, you wouldn't actually know that, I guess. Probably.
Well, I've been listening to other YouTubers talk about it, and I'm like, oh, that actually makes so much sense.
Hmm.
Because I only started listening to this whole thing is because of the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, and my brother was so hyped for it just because he wanted to see someone smash Jake Paul in. But
Right.
then the match was like, okay, clearly Mike Tyson's past his prime and has basically nothing to offer. Is basically there for a payday, which everyone everyone just agreed with, which is like, yeah, Mike Tyson's just there to have a payday.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We do the same.
No, when you're at the age of like his age, he's like 60, 70. You're like fighting an old guy. Like
Yeah. I think, yeah, he's somewhere in 60s, I think, yeah.
And after like that Mike Tyson fight, like people kept memeing the fact that Jake Paul only fights like people that are in retirement.
Yeah. It's like
So
reverse Leonardo DiCaprio in every way.
but the thing is, he's picking fights which he can win, but he got memed on and bullied on for so much because everyone knew what he was doing. Like everyone knew he wasn't an actual good boxer. He's been just picking his fights.
Yeah.
And that's what got him annoyed. And it's like, oh, I'm a real boxer, so this time around he
I
actually
can
wants to
do
fight
this.
a real boxer.
Yeah.
But his management knew he would lose, so they tried to rig the fight so that at least he can stall the fight and lose gracefully
Yeah.
and call it a day. But no, he doesn't
Hey, I
really care how to
mean,
announce.
props to the management, if anything, I guess. But like, shit.
Trying to keep my boy getting money and
Yeah,
living.
keep
Yeah.
them afloat. Did what they could. End of the day, shit.
But I do want to see if anything I learned, I kind of want to see a hide and seek game where it's like Jake Paul's in a ship hiding from five different boxes, running around this. It's
That'd
like
be
hide and seek
fucking
with
funny,
Jake
actually.
Paul.
Yeah.
Which is
You
a
get
hero.
found and
But
you get punched.
hey, Jake Paul's management, if you want new ideas, pass me the pass me the mic. I got some pitches for you, which might not involve getting Jake Paul back in the hospital, but I think he can
That
afford the
depends on his,
hospital fees and everything.
yeah. He'd
I'm
milk
pretty
that
sure
a
he can
bit as
afford
well.
healthcare in America, in California.
Wait, so Logan Paul's also in boxing though, right?
Yeah, but not as much as Jake Paul. Logan Paul did some boxing, but only in the creative scene, the creators boxing.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Ready to clash.
Just so he can prove like I can fight, and then when he saw his bro like doing even more, he's like, you know what? I'm not going to do that.
Just as well, probably.
Honestly, the like we meme on them a lot because they, technically they're not good ethical content creators.
Are they?
Well, not really. When you think about like you think of like the forest,
The
the one in
Forest?
Japan.
I feel like I'm missing
You
some
know, the
background
time
lore
Logan
here.
Paul got can't. You know, the Logan Paul Suicide Forest thing. Sudoku Forest.
Oh, okay, I vaguely remember this, but I don't really know the
Okay, for any
context.
teen who has not experienced the cancer of Logan Paul, Logan Paul used to do a lot of meme, edgy humor, and he decided to film himself go to the infamous Japan Sudoku forest, where people do Sudoku in this one forest. And he filmed himself there, expecting not to see anyone, but he saw a dead body and decided it was a good day to film it, have a reaction while wearing a was it a freaking Toy Story hat as well.
Ah,
A fun body, I should say.
I see. Okay.
And
Yeah, I feel
then
like I
it
did
didn't
hear
help
about
that
this at the time, but
yeah, so he filmed himself and also like touching the body and saying, "Oh, is he really gone?" Kind of thing, and playing it up
yeah, yeah, yeah.
without any respect for the victim. Well, how did I not take damage?
But you did or you didn't?
I didn't.
Okay. Yeah,
And
okay.
so
Kind
he
of
was
pretty
caught
fucked
with
up.
cancer
Okay.
by the yeah, but the other thing was he also like tried to he did a lot of stupid things in Japan, basically causing a scene, making a mess. You, he's like an early prototype for what would happen to Japan later on with more
Yeah, I was
tourists
gonna say,
coming
wait, is
in.
that surely this was too early for the current like
Yeah,
fun streamers in Japan? Okay, okay, okay. Just
he was an early
the
prototype,
forerunner, eh? Okay, the trailblazer.
the trailblazer. And at that time, I think his girlfriend was half Asian and defended him and didn't look like a good pick. It's like yeah, yeah. Ooh, beehive.
Just behoove you. Only two? Really? Hmm. So at some
I just
point, you gotta ask yourself, is any publicity good publicity? What the
well,
how long are these bees here for? Ah,
oh my god, you hit that, didn't you?
me? Nah. Couldn't have been.
Well,
D.
the thing was, he didn't treat it seriously, and he cried about it. It's like I have made a complete error of my judgment, which is he gets memed on for a lot for being a bad apology. But also, that's not his first controversy. He gets more controversy later on, but that's like the first kind of controversy that got him to not make content for probably a week or two, maybe a couple months if I recall. But he came back. Which,
This heel poison.
honestly, if anything, if you say that Jake Paul's worse, I would say Logan Paul's even worse. Because Logan Paul would try and scam you off crypto, because that's his whole thing, which was Crypto Zoo.
Ah.
Which he has been on a long year fight for against a certain content creator called CoffeeZilla, because CoffeeZilla has made a whole documentary on Logan Paul scamming people using CryptoSue, which was meant to be
Um.
it's basically crypto, but it's like a Pokemon clone, because Logan Paul was very into Pokemon trading card games,
Nice.
and he would collect cards.
Okay, so CoffeeZilla is something like Dexterra, right? Or like the drama channels.
He, I wouldn't consider a. Yes, he covers drama, but he's more on the finance side. So he's not just like, oh, people, I'm in the moral high ground kind of way. It's more like they're just literally doing crimes.
Right. Okay. See.
I mean, there's a difference between like certain types of drama. There's drama in the sake of like, and I think there's nuance within drama. It's like there's drama in terms of moral high ground, which is basically they are doing something that's ethically wrong. Then
Uh
there's
huh.
crime, where it's like they're just doing something that's actually a crime. And then there's one which would be marketing. I wouldn't say marketing, but PR, which is public relationship, where it's like, yes, this is drama, but they could have done this in a better professional um, public relation way.
Yeah.
There's probably a couple of
Yeah.
different ones I haven't covered, but I think that's probably the three main ones that I've watched and seen.
Yeah.
Will cover drama in terms of those three angles, because the problem is the moral one is always going to be a weird one, because everyone's morals is off. That's why you get so many right wingers and left wingers having different debates over a topic, which it's very hard to say because it's very context dependent. Like
Mm.
this thing could apply in a Western society, but wouldn't apply to something like Japan
Yeah.
or
Sure.
Europe or even Australia. Like if a left wing says if the discovered celebrity is for gun control, this would be a less deal in Australia and New Zealand because we have better gun control.
Mm.
But a right wing would be like, oh, this person wants to take away our rights, etc. That's why that's why it's always very hard to fight against moral. In terms of the other two, I think they're more useful to know, which is like, hey, this guy claims to work for a charity, and the money's not going to a charity, so
Yeah. Yeah.
is it
Yeah.
actually a crime? It's like, and then you cover it. It's like, is he actually scamming someone? Um, or is this liable for a defam case? And then your last aspect is PR. If you like, let's say if it's a VTuber, how the heck would you hide something, or not hide, but how would you reveal stuff in a way that the audience will take it great? Which is, I think, the current problem with the current VTuber is especially like the West VTubers is they have this problem where they think independent is really good. And it's more because it's not that the independents are the best, it's more like it's because every company wants to distinguish themselves from Japan VTuber agencies that they say that they're independent when they're not, and it has ruined their reputation. Which is something like along the lines of how, if you were in V Shoujo's shoe, how would you get out of
Right, yeah.
called that?
Just don't be in a company in the first place. Freedom, freedom, freedom.
But let's see what you want to say, because I think I booked it.
Yeah. Wait, so I was gonna ask what you thought about, yeah. What do you call it? I already took damage, cool.
I got a band-aid if you need it.
Yeah, sure. Trending, that's the one, trends. Trending challenges, which I think we've sort of touched on before. Have you done any yourself? Like, you know, back in our day it was like Ice Bucket Challenge shit, you know, but there have been many since then.
Ice Bucket?
Ice Bucket Challenge, a push-up challenge.
I think they've gotten better over time, because we had planking at some point, and then
yeah, I think we did it. It was the same kind of thing, right? Plank and then challenge 3 other people to do the same.
Well, the worst one I would think is like the cinnamon challenge, where you just
yeah, the cinnamon. Yeah, what about the Tide Pod challenge?
Was it even a challenge? I just thought people would even...
I think it was a meme more than a challenge, but yeah. Otherwise, we would have had many dead people.
I think it's because right now we're in a space where media is not consolidated anymore, and that's why you don't see like trends being pushed that hard. The only one I can see is like the 6-7 thing, but even then, I don't think that's as widespread as I think it is.
I mean, it's not I mean, when I'm thinking trends, I'm meaning like people just, you don't really know who they are, but they're just doing random stuff on TikTok that follows a trend and they're getting big from it. Challenges.
It only takes like a week for it to be dead.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. I recently found out, and I say this in the context of that I don't watch TikTok, so nobody call me a boomer, but I recently found out about the Sabrina Carpenter Tears Challenge, I think it is. It's like, you know, the typical kind of clickbaity, both girls and guys, sorry, not clickbaity, thirst trap. Like, start with, you know, no makeup, like lying in your bed or whatever, and then transition partway through to the beat, and then, you know, it's like boom cleavage or like boom lots big back muscles kind of shit.
I swear that you're describing like 500 different ones.
Yeah, I mean, that's about right, honestly. People just love doing thirst traps anyway.
Any song that has a drop where you can drop your pants.
Yeah. That's the words to live by, honestly. Any song that has a drop, you can drop your pants. Psych 2025.
Am I wrong?
You are not wrong, indeed. I gotta remember this at the club, honestly.
Please clip that. Please send it to your
somebody,
friends.
somebody send that. Yeah. So, have you ever done one of the challenges, like a trending challenge?
No, not really.
You think you would?
Depends on the challenge.
I think the same.
If it requires me to grovel on my feet, then no.
It requires you to dive cringe inside at yourself.
I mean, the closest is just dabbing, but I mean, dabbing is easy.
Yeah. It was a couple of years of my life where I did that.
Just randomly dab. I know a
Yeah,
friend that would randomly dab whenever.
I used to do that on stream a bit. I think back in the Big Among Us days. It's such a millennial thing. Be like, oh yeah, we used to dab back in the day. Oh man, when they first brought out dapping up, I was like, you mean dabbing? It's like, nope, dapping.
I'm gonna say like any year there is always a Harlem Shake, which is like a dance that everyone just sees to drop and then use it for their like video.
Hmm. Wait, what's been the most recent one then this year?
However, I think it depends on the subgroup you're in. Because for me, I've just been hearing the Chainsaw Man song being used so much.
Oh really?
Yeah. But that's like for drawing challenges and everything. But also it's because it's a good song, but
Be back out in a sec, chat.
your life.
Yeah, got the Fairy Lantern on that shit. Oh my lord. I got it landed next to me.
My bar is fully cold.
My bar is 60% damage.
Damage? Wait, are you on the ground?
uh, kind of almost there. Where did my checkpoint flag go? Might be needing that. Where did it fall? Did it not fall with me? What is the hell? Oh, I missed that. Where is my checkpoint flag? I really need it now. I still need it now. Find it, I find it. If I don't, I don't.
So what? I dropped my checkpoint flag.
Get back up.
Oh, there's a heat pack here. Cool. Log top. Yeah, no,
Here's.
cannon. Do you need some rope?
I might do. I don't know where my checkpoint flag is, but I guess it's just gone now. Yeah, I could do with some rope.
Oh, give me a second. It's... Can you point where you are? Because I have no idea where you
Probably get back to where, like, down here again. I don't know if you can see that.
are.
You know
Okay,
what?
I'm getting off of your
I'm just
arrow.
gonna climb up here. I'm literally just below you. Never mind. I don't need this. Need to pull me on the outside over here. I could just climb. That's fine.
I don't know where you're at.
I pinged it.
This?
Oh, bless. Yes, please. Yeah, it should be good.
You still
It's
need...
like 10% left. I can live. I feel like I saw the capybaras.
Oh, I found the checkpoint flag that dropped. Anyway,
Anyway.
do you have space?
Yep. Shit. A good spot around here.
I'm gonna try and get that rope cannon again. Oh my god. Where did I drop it?
It's not here. Oh, here it is. Really? Find things.
Oh my god, this sucks. Okay, I'm using this heat pack.
Okay. I'm using the checkpoint flag.
And there's more util up there. Not so bad. I need that.
Oh. Got it. Cookies give you some sugar.
Need food.
I have one. Yeah. Good. Thanks. Yeah, so the other interesting part of Controversies is from our business perspective. So I was watching an old OTV video, or I guess side video, not one of their main ones, and a member who shall go unnamed said that one of their friends had allegedly stolen so much from the Apple store that they had kind of like a side hustle going on with Beats headphones. They just kind of sell them. And apparently it's because they can just kind of walk in and steal it. And even if the employees at the Apple store that they stole it from knew, they wouldn't catch them out because it'd be bad PR for them to be known like that they have thieves at that store. I was like, that's kind of fucking crazy because
It's kind of... Okay, this is almost the same problem that Twitch is having. There is so much people that should not have a Twitch account.
yeah.
If
This is true.
there's several big named ones. One of them got recently banned off Twitch, but who knows long. And that's the problem, is because there's a thing called setting an example. Like in the East, we like a thing called we set example, even though we hated it. we had to set examples.
Mm. Like when your parents beat up you in front of your brothers for talking back.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
you'll learn what fear is.
yeah, yeah,
But the
yeah,
thing is, companies have not been doing that. They've been playing it safe because they don't want to get cancelled or anything,
yeah.
and it has become a fear of the public. But the thing is, the public, what they want is accountability, not the other way
Mm-hmm.
around. Is
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
feel
yeah.
the company is good on the outside.
Yeah, I think
Good
fair is a big
PR,
part of it for sure.
good PR is basically you wouldn't be able to hear a bad thing about the company. Anytime you hear like a bad rumor or something, it means the PR strategy failed, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I think like you say, fair is a big part because there have been a lot of cases where companies have tried to do something and they got like so much backlash or people blowing up kind of unnecessary stuff or not going the way they wanted, and I think that's caused them to sort of like, oh shit, like we don't know what's going to happen these days. And I wonder if it's a case of the media teams or like say the PR teams kind of being out of touch with uh I don't know if I wanted to say just the youth, but current consumers, I guess.
I would say not really. I think it's actually the other way around. It's you're starting to get young generation into PR positions without really understanding our modern PR, but not understanding what defines good PR.
Sending modern PR, but not any.
What I mean by that is the PR techniques they've been learning is kind of different in the sense that they try to make companies into people, but companies aren't people.
Mm. Okay, yeah, I
Companies
see
are
that.
entity. Like that's what I mean. Like that's the modern day PR strategy is to try and make PR more into a person that can be faulted or be humanized when a company is just a company. It's an entity. Like think of it this way:
Mm.
when we talk about V Shoujo, we used to think of it as like, oh yeah, it's iMouse's company, and it's like a person. There's people behind it. It's all this thing. But when the drama and everything hit, everyone's like, okay, we hate this person and things. But actual good part of PR would have been this thing is an entity. It exists to make profit. It just
Yeah,
had
yeah,
some
yeah,
bad
yeah.
gambles. When now it's like, okay, the person running it is an ass. It's like blah blah blah. They have someone to target.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense actually. Yeah. I see where you're coming from, saying that yeah, that have sort of changed how they're approaching it. It's really not doing them any favors.
And that's why I don't think it's because they're out of touch with the audience. It's more like maybe they're too in touch with what they like and they think that's good PR. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what actually benefits is actually not doing that.
Opposites. Mmm. Consumers have infiltrated the ranks and found out that it's not that easy.
Well, it's like you. I think it's because people assume PR equals marketing. I think that might be the big thing. Like, think of it this way as well. I think the other big difference that PR has changed is because of people having Twitter social accounts,
Yeah, I was just thinking that myself, actually. I was like, hmm.
and that's the thing that makes people think companies are people is because Twitter and everything has kind of tried to humanize everyone in under 140 characters.
I mean, it's
They've
that, but
gone through a lot
also
of
because you have a lot of very large and loud personalities that are individuals, so like Elon Musk, and he is very human, for want of a better word. Uh, but at the same time, he's kind of Tesla, right? So, among
Yeah,
other things.
but even if they kick out Musk from Tesla, you will still see Tesla as Musk.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think one of the biggest issues about, I would say, about Twitter, I think there's a quote from, I was like listening to it, is if anything you need to learn about PR and how to relate your messages to people is, I'm going to quote for him, the medium is the message, which is whatever platform you're using and sending messages on people is also a message to the other users.
Hmm.
If you're using your Twitter account to say something that's out of turn, just for example, like if you want to go on Twitter, I'm gonna have to use some drama that maybe I'm gonna have to borrow a drama that happened like a couple months, which is about a whale saying that that if a male influencer gives you a raid, etc., you should run.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
That's not the quote, but it's in the similar veins of if a male influence gives you a slight amount of attention, you should run.
yeah.
That's a tweet itself. The message is on Twitter, and it's going to hit people that aren't in your circle.
Hmm.
And because the message is on Twitter, Twitter is for drama baiting and messages thing. People think it's baiting something, and they also feel like, okay, is it all guys or male influencer? And if it reaches a right wing circle, they're going to say, oh, Bowser hates men.
Yeah.
When it is referring to the whole Mitskif drama. And that's the problem is Twitter is a human-centric messaging board.
Yeah.
But if you have personal grievances or anything, it's going to go outside your circle. So the message ends up on everyone's hand, and it's not in your control. So if anyone has personal grievances or anything, and they want to type it in a social media and express it to the world, the advice for any PR and anyone that's doing content creation, say it to a friend first and tell you if your friend agrees that you should be sending this message out.
Yeah.
Because how easily would this Bao drama not exist if Bao just went, okay, I hate these male influences things, and she just told her friend about it.
Yeah.
If she wanted to vent.
True. Oh, I was so close
And
to
I
grabbing
think,
something from your backpack there. I aim for
yeah,
it. Hmm.
and what I mean also by me and my message, I think of it this way: if I post like a little message that says on a message board is like I hate erratic, let's say that's example, I hate erratic, you would see that and you'd be like, eh,
And I'd cry
am I
because my
gonna?
longtime friend Psych for Life has abandoned me.
Yeah, but no, like I didn't put my name on it. I just say I hate erratic on a board, message board, and never I had an author in there. You'd be like, okay, that could be anyone. But if I like hand sent you a message, handwritten it, and sent you and threw a brick into your house with the message on it, you would be like,
Wait,
"Oh
so
no, don't
that's who
read
it was
this."
last week? Ah, shit.
Then that is
Hmm.
me sending you a message. So the medium of it, which is a brick into your wall, that's more threatening. Now, let's say if like the Bow situation was through a Discord message in her own server, it would be her only circle. No one would have complained.
Yeah.
And that's what the medium is, the message. It's you have to be wise of what you're sending on Twitter.
Medium is yeah. I mean, I get what. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Oh, look, a chest.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other example from Twitter is also Wendy's, how they have their sort of famous person that manages their Twitter that roasts people.
Yeah,
And
and I think that is slowly becoming a problem where we just humanize everything. It's like
yeah,
what we
yeah.
do with animals and furries and stuff like that.
And hence why we had the hit game Fuck Everything. I
Well,
mean,
I think the problem is we are very simple creatures that like people that agree with us. And Twitter allows that, and Twitter also likes to relate people to actual beings.
yes.
That's why, like, if you look at Disney, people like furries because not only it's animal traits, but there's human traits in it.
To At the end of the day, we're kind of saying we've gone a bit too far. Uh,
Well, I think people are not wise using Twitter anymore. I think people are just using Twitter as a message, like as their emotional diary most times, as people are VTubers and stuff. When it should be like, okay, this is your front-facing thing for your business, which is, well, I think maybe this is a thing to talk about, which is influencer marketing and business is a business, and people don't treat it as a business.
mm,
That's why they treat it with such moral high ground when it's like Jake Paul has no high ground, Logan Paul doesn't have a high ground. They know exactly how to play the game, which is a business as a business. Which maybe that works in their favor, to be honest.
yeah, business is a business.
Let's see what this is. It's a scout effigy.
Do 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 do.
Did you take the scout effigy? Do
No,
you have space?
no,
Okay, I'm gonna eat one of these hot dogs. I don't think I need that many.
we don't need it. Oh man,
Alright,
sleepy
time to
today.
move on.
Holy, I've actually been sleeping like kind of early.
Early, it's like 1.
Yeah, it's like one, like kind of early. The thing is with me, if I get up before midday, I'm sleepy for the most of the day. I get like a
But
little.
yeah, do you only want to talk about PR and what people are not doing right?
Sorry?
Was that all the things you want to talk about? Drama, controversies?
Mostly, yeah, yeah.
How,
I didn't have any specific things to talk about there apart from just.
what's your favorite controversy that got you stuck? What was the controversy that made you like stick for a couple of hours of just like, I'm going to listen to everyone talk about it?
That was the Emmer TwitchCon one, and then the Mizkif one as well, and then
That one got.
the Fedmeister one. That's an old one, but been a couple.
Man, that is old.
Hmm.
I get the Fed Meister, and I think the other one was the Alfred one. The slightly musical with
Oh yeah,
cheating
yeah,
on
yeah.
Luke
Albert.
featuring
Yep, yep, yep.
Albert.
Yeah, that one was an interesting one. It's hard to know, of course, because we don't get the full picture. Wow, there's a space over here. I wonder what's in there.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you know.
there are ones that are hidden really well, like drama
Yeah,
that you can only hear about. Like the one that has been a curiosity was definitely from the offline TV group, the Abe and Natsumi,
yeah, yeah, for
because
sure. That was hidden pretty damn well, actually, because people like kind of know the bare bones,
people
but
kind of, yeah, people pick sides, and you could see the people picking sides, and you know that something went wrong, but
yeah,
no one leaked it, which is impressive because
it is
influence leaking
impressive.
stuff, influence leaking stuff.
Just, I think.
Because
Sorry, yeah, Karen.
I just find influence tend to leak so much. If you think about the Emery and this skip, now we know a bit too much. I think.
Yeah, we do know a lot. I think part of that is though is just because their community does so much digging that it's like, well, some people
I
say too much, but also some people are just like, well, to put an end to people digging into this for months and months and dragging it on, we're just gonna lay everything open. Which it's like it's kind of fair.
well, it's more like when the lawsuit started happening. That's when it became a thing.
Uh,
Yeah, well, Emery came out with it, but everyone had theories about it way ahead of
yeah.
time.
I can chain launcher it.
Yeah, just chain launcher it. We got an extra chain launcher. Pick up the airline food. Yeah.
I think the slightly musical one gave me a little hope in humanity. The aftermath, because I don't know if you know, recently,
Yeah, they got back
yeah,
as friends.
yeah, as friends, and like
But part of
they
me is
were,
like, is it that hard to like break off a relationship? Like to me, it felt like he could just have like broken up, and this cheating thing wouldn't happen.
yeah, yeah. Well, okay, you're just talking about cheaters in general now. Like, it's
Because unless there's something else in it, which is like, oh yeah, if the mistress is like suicidal and can't leave this relationship,
mm,
then yeah, that's like basically the problem with the Miskif and Emeru, which is like Miskif is a bit suicidal.
yeah, yeah. I don't think that was the case at all. But it's just kind of. Look, I haven't cheated on anyone, so I don't know the exact mentality.
I
But
haven't cheated on one. I had no one to cheat on.
yeah,
Hey, Rack, would I pretend to have a relationship
so we can cheat and really get into the mindset. do
Yeah.
do some method acting. Oh yeah, let's do that. But yeah, it's like my thoughts is always just like, man, if you're to that point where you're thinking about cheating on someone, like your relationship should probably already be over, or you should be having a very serious think about it.
I mean, do you ever think about like people that just emotionally cheat as well?
Yeah, there's emotionally cheating for sure. I've come close to emotionally cheating before, but I wasn't officially dating the person at the time, so I'm
Are you
kind of
okay?
I might be stuck. Yeah. Okay, I'm good.
But are you stuck?
That bro?
Looks like a decent one.
Yeah. Said that one. Hey, you want to go that way?
I feel like we can get pretty high here.
Okay.
In worst case scenario, I just pull out the chain. Yeah, you can get pretty high here.
Oh yeah, you can go out there. Okay. Ooh.
You sure you don't need help?
Oh, do you?
Nah. But I do have a chain launcher for you.
I've got a pitten.
And I got a chain.
I've got an energy drink.
I got a lollipop and an energy drink.
Well, I made the bridge before you. You need a water? You need a
Chest.
bar sweat, a water?
You can use a lollipop and I can just...
I'm gonna end this up, honestly. You pitting will be enough?
Did you put it off?
Yeah.
You still off?
Quite the climb, it should be said.
How does it look?
Yeah, it looks this way. And let's see. It might still need a chain launcher. Oh, actually. That's probably playable.
I could just stand.
Yeah. You can just stand there.
Yeah, at least none of our drama has reached the outer circles.
The outer circles.
Yeah, when it's like a random person on the internet calling you out.
Yeah. That's what. Okay, wait. So, what do you think of? Because this was an interesting one to me. That was actually semi-recent, and I maybe researched like half of it. Where Cutie Cinderella, Vanilla Mace, and Katie B had their like little podcast kind of talk, and then there was the big drama afterwards with what Cutie said a little bit carelessly about a certain group of people.
Is it it's the group I'm thinking about. The ones that have very unclean rooms.
Oh, I don't think
Oh.
so. Actually, I'm
Obviously.
when I say a certain group of people, I'm actually like, fuck, now which group of people was it?
Yeah, you're being very vague. It's
I'm
like,
being very vague. Part of that was because I thought you would know as well, because you're kind of very up to date with
Cutie has
dramas.
made so many enemies with people, I don't know who.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I guess that.
VTubers.
Let me. I guess I should get my facts straight. So let me just go and check now while we end this up.
Because I mean, fairly, yeah, she's going to get criticism from VTubers.
It was not VTuber. It was before the streamer awards. So it's not that recent, but it wasn't too long ago. Ah, yes, that's right. Yeah. It was talking about because she has I don't know if she specified who it was, but essentially she was saying that if people around her are racist, that doesn't necessarily mean she's racist, and or that she'll stop hanging out with them because they are racist. And then that kind of sparked controversy of like, oh, so you support racism kind of shit, or like, you shouldn't be encouraging this kind of thing. Oh, you got up there fast, holy.
Wait, so being racist?
Yeah. So she wasn't being racist herself. She was just saying like, oh, here we'll wait till this loads. Yeah, she was giving some like hypotheticals. She's like, oh, if my uncle says some racist shit, I'm not just gonna, like not interact with him because he's racist. It's like still my uncle kind of thing, but I don't have to share the same views, which is like kind of fair, Like I'm like, is what it is, I guess. I kind of feel mostly the same, but yeah, she got like a lot of backlash for that, and then the other people on the podcast kind of, specifically Vanilla Mace, did a whole response stream where she's like, "Oh my god, I was so uncomfortable. Like I didn't want to." Didn't want to be associated with this. Where at the time she was like not really saying anything of the sort. It was just after she saw the backlash. That's all.
Oh, well, that's how you figure out who's your friend.
Exactly. Yeah. So there was some drama on that point as well. But afterwards, Cutie did an hour stream. There was an apology stream, and she was just like, I'm so sorry for anything that I've said, and like for anyone who might have been offended. And she was just like constantly apologizing. And other streamers are watching, like, fuck you apologizing for, it's just the internet being the internet and overreacting about stuff as usual, and you kind of just setting yourself up for to be picked on in the future again.
I think the problem is a lot of people haven't had life experience outside of the internet. Like, I think we have the perfect, like, I wouldn't say 50-50, but I would say we at least spent time outside the world that we know what it should look like.
Yeah.
And not what the internet necessarily wants.
Yeah. It's kind of going back to people just being driven by the community. And it's like this is their life and this is their career, so they see it as like, oh shit, I have to listen to what my followers say, instead of like setting an example, which you've already kind of mentioned a few times. It's like you need to be the one to set the precedent in this situation.
Well, it's the thing with, and this is what I don't like about it's a problem with live streaming culture in general, where it's a thing I've been thinking about a lot, whether and this is also because of the whole burnt peanut situation as well. It's the problem with the situation here is whether the content creator is reflecting the audience or the audience is reflecting on the VTuber or like the content
Yeah,
creator.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's because this whole, like, if you recall, we talked about the burnt peanut situation a
Yeah.
while back, and the major problem was that he came out a bit saying that, oh yeah, it's because some of the stuff I don't mean it, it's because people egg me on to say stuff like that, like
Yeah.
Shroud, etc. And those are like other things that, and it makes it. I think the thing is he doesn't want to admit to anything at the moment. He just wants to like have the audience and not admit to hating VTubers in the current sphere because he's being hated for it.
Yeah.
He's just a basic appeaser for whoever has more power in this dynamic, which is
Yeah.
sometimes the people, sometimes it's Shroud, sometimes it's everyone else. And that's like the same thing with Cutie Cinderella, where yes, you have a personality you put on there, but they keep forgetting that you can control your audience and make calls, which is what none of them have tried.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Burnt Peanut could have easily said, hey, I know that we made fun of VTubers and stuff, but can we not shit on VTubers?
Yeah, I think
Like, after winning the VTuber.
yeah. I think for Peanut it's maybe like I'm not gonna say I condone his like actions or what he's done, but I think it's slightly more understandable because he's very new on the scene, as I understand. So he's not
Yeah,
really
but
used to having
the
it.
later he pushes this later, and the more once if Burnt Peanut gets cancelled for something else, this thing will be brought up again and say how
Yeah,
unauthentic he is and what a trend chaser he is, which is going to happen because let's admit it. Who doesn't get cancelled these days? Or
yeah,
someone
yeah,
causes
yeah,
small drama. Like even Bow the Whale can be cancelled over a couple of dumb tweets. Burnt Peanut can get cancelled over a bunch of dumb tweets.
yeah.
And he's already caught on camera saying that the F word
Oh, really? Okay.
for LGBT people,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and got banned once. So these are going to be like things that will burn him again.
Yeah,
Cutie Cinderella is probably going to have almost all the drama egged on her because she does the stream awards. People are too passionate about stream or like awards, even though honestly the stream awards isn't that great as an idea, and there are better ways if you're trying to build bridges.
yeah,
Because the only reason you do awards is because you want class. But let's admit it, the people you invited didn't have class.
yeah. But yes, some certain individuals didn't. Just a Twitch user 123. Hello, welcome, welcome. We're about to head into Ascent 7, the hardest difficulty. If you want to join, you are very welcome to. Please drop your Steam ID in the chat, and one of us will add you.
Well, what are your thoughts about it? Because you're the one that brought up the cutie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she should have apologized. I think she just kind of owned that. I kind of think that part of the reason she did is sponsors. Like, she's kind of got to keep as PR as possible for most of the big events that she plans to do.
Well, they pulled out of like Fancy and all the other things because people kept calling her out. But the thing is, like, let's admit it, you should have just kept the Fancy anyway, because
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think
you
like
need
saying
the money
she
to run your events.
yeah, you need the money, exactly. And I think you're saying, like you said, she's trying to please the crowds at the moment, but you're never gonna please everyone, so you kind of just gotta,
Just say this crowd isn't my fan base. This is outside my fan base.
yeah, exactly.
It's as
Just
simple as that.
And sometimes that isn't even taking hours. It's like sometimes it's just better to not have those people in your associates or around you at all. So it's like, yeah. I think I need a code, not a username, don't I? Oh, there we go. It's a gaming guy 631. Why is
Because
this such a generic?
I
Yeah.
think I understand, like, if you're a small streamer and you're reluctant to kick someone out. I get that because that, like, one viewer is giving you meaning for that one stream.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
exactly.
get, like, that tiny thing, but it's like, sometimes you do have to do what you need to do.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, smaller streamers and newer streamers that have had a recent big blow up, I think, are more vulnerable to having this happen to them. But it's like, just
They
you
want to
gotta,
appease everyone, but the answer is you can't appease everyone. You're gonna
yeah.
make a joke that's not going to bode well to everyone.
And I guess, like you say, maybe
It's
that
a,
is just a result of not having the life experience as well. Having only online interactions and connections.
what do you do if your boss says something that's really stupid that it should not be recorded at all?
That's a good question. You probably just let it slide.
Yeah, usually a lot of people just let it slide, or
Yeah.
if they're very concerned, if it's very bad, they call HR.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. HR.
Okay,
I was gonna say
we'll do
one of my previous bosses has said a lot of dumb things, but I just kind of let them slide as well. 7. Here we go.
You already got one cannon.
Yo.
So
Alright.
what's Ascent 7 like? Because I'm
Yeah, it's like learning to
only
let
on
things
3.
slide. I think people haven't learned that. Not everyone needs to comment on things.
Ascent 7 means.
But in reality, I just played with some randoms and yeah. I have a few mods on, but it's only like item stats and like third person and that.
Okay. Good. I really need to go and check for mod. Well, I keep saying this and I never do. Just get some like stamina
I'll send
bar
you a
mods
mod
and
pack.
stuff. Oh, you have a mod pack?
Yeah, I've been like figuring out what mods to install.
Yeah. Sweet, sounds good.
I use Thunderstore launcher for Thunderstore the launcher thingy for mods.
Yeah. That's what we're going for as well. Ah, stubborn, eh?
How many achievements do you guys got?
Everything.
Everything.
Damn. I almost got everything. I got 47 out of 56.
It's decent, it's decent.
Wait, what, bro?
Good.
I couldn't even grab on the wall.
Going. Okay.
I only lost. Like I can't. Okay, there we go. I don't know if it's because of my mods. I can't even clutch. Like when I'm jumping, I can't grab on the wall. It's probably because of my mods.
It's a bit of an issue.
Yeah. But I can deal with it. I think maybe. I don't know.
Alright, I realized I need to do selfie for Twitch.
Huh? You need a.
Notifications.
Oh.
The 16-year-old verification.
Oh yeah, that's right. They came up and told me about that as well, and I was like, well,
Thanks.
I'm not in Australia anymore, so I don't need to do it. Chilling. Although I should go and find out if the New Zealand government's planning on doing something similar. It seems
They
likely.
They're going global.
Australia's the guinea pig, and we're waiting to
I
see.
swear someone in the Five Eyes thought it was a good idea.
Somewhere what, sorry?
Do you know about the Five
Oh,
Eyes?
no, what is this, like Ireland, Iberia, like what we
Five Eyes is Australia, New Zealand, England, so UK, and America, and I think there's one more, but basically they have a pack.
Oh, okay. Why is it
That's why we
eyes?
have very similar laws, is because it's basically a whole agency. That's why they're known as the Five Eyes.
See. But you're gonna say it's because it's where they say I a lot. I.
Jeez, hunger goes really fast.
I.
Doesn't A2 already hit the hunger?
It does. I think there's another hunger up since then, though.
No, it's the
Oh
same.
jeez. Yo,
Oh,
can
no.
someone grab me?
Yeah. Waiting.
Bro.
You got that. Hurry up. Okay, nice.
Okay.
Okay, so the other thing, if you're only on A3 that you won't know, is that during night, we start getting cold. So we've got a lantern for that, and we can huddle for body warmth. That's all we've got to get us through.
Yeah, the milk can help
I-
us.
I actually like cheat some of the advancements because I use scout cannon to get past the Alpine because I use a scout cannon glitch.
Yeah, everyone does it.
Yeah, we'll be doing it as well. When we get to Alpine, we'll be doing it.
We're going to skip through that.
Provided we
And
can
also don't
survive.
throw snowballs, because that would actually kill us if we tried.
Yeah.
Okay, just barely.
There's a way up there.
Can you go from up there or no?
Yeah, seems like a harsh climb, but I think you can climb up here.
Oh.
Oh, don't slip off. Okay.
No.
Alright. Then go back around right, I think. Just get a little bit of heat in here.
Okay.
Oh, I kind of cooked that.
Oh, Jesus! I'm good. Okay, I'm good.
It's okay. Totally didn't
Okay,
know.
I see where you were going.
Yeah. I dashed at the wrong time, that's
Oh,
all.
Lord of mercy.
Oh, come on, bruh. Come on now.
Come on, you go alive. You have to land through.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm alive. Gotta go back around.
Okay.
Whoops.
Please tell me. Okay.
Don't try
I'm gonna
yet,
do
it's
it
too cold. Okay, everyone huddle up.
I
We're coming back down.
It's lantern to.
Huddle
Oh,
up.
no.
um.
Okay, go back around under.
I'ma just hide somewhere to get my warmth back, I think.
You can't.
No. My warmth was regenning once, like without the lantern.
Yeah, if you stand next to somebody, you can.
Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
You can drag him up.
Okay, I need to like go now.
I think you're killing our friend
I-
here.
You know, just climb the wall in front. We can pull.
Yeah, I'm dead.
So one hug him.
We're coming.
Yeah, I think he didn't even have the ball.
My bad, chat.
Don't worry, there is no chat. Because it's pain.
It's morning time.
Yeah, it's morning.
Made it.
If like one of the achievements that I want to get the most is cannibalism. The cannibalism one. Yo, can someone grab me? No. Okay. Okay.
Like that was
Should
your
I just
job.
kill myself at this point?
No, he
Or should I
was
just-
not.
I think I'll try find a way. Trust.
If you die, you're not coming back. You gotta remember that part because it's A7.
Yeah, I am dead. GG's, guys.
Well, we
Yeah, he's dead.
we
Jimmy,
lost
he's
a lad.
dead.
Yeah.
He's dead, Jimmy.
Yeah, I
He's dead.
know. Yeah, we lost the
He
guy.
didn't live
Oh,
long. The only thing we can do is carry him
that
to
was really
A7.
disgusting. Yeah, we'll do it. For gaming guy 631, we got you, bro. Dead or alive, we'll get you that gold sash.
I think there's like a climbing trick. If you like, if I like leap before you grab me, you can like fly real far.
Yeah. Oh, is it pillar climb here?
Yeah, I think it was Billy climb.
Can't go anywhere from in here.
Can you keep going up here?
Well, I guess